Question 32. You want to automatically configure 100 virtual machines and 10 storage accounts. Which solution should you use for this? And the options are 1. Virtual machine scale set, 2. ARM template, 3. Resource group, 4. Availability set. And the correct answer is option 2. ARM template. Explanation. Option 2 is the correct answer. Azure Resource Manager templates are JavaScript object notation file that define your project's infrastructure and configuration. By using this, you can create a template for the configuration of 100 virtual machines and 10 storage accounts and set it so that it can be provisioned automatically. Option 1 is incorrect. The virtual machine skill set can automatically increase or decrease the number of VM instances running your application. Resource configuration cannot be automated with this. Option 3 is incorrect. A resource group is a container that holds related resources for your Azure solution. Resource configuration cannot be automated with this. Option 4 is incorrect. Availability sets can improve the availability and reliability of virtual machine solutions in Azure. Resource configuration cannot be automated with this. Next question. You have used an Azure policy which limits the resources in your subscription to the West Japan region only. What happens to the resources you have already set up in the East Japan region? And the options are 1. Their use is suspended. 2. They will continue to be available. 3. They are moved to the West Japan region. 4. They are deleted. And the correct answer is option 2. They will continue to be available. Explanation. Option 2 is the correct answer. Azure policies set limits and rules on their resource uses after the policy is set, but they do not affect the resource uses decided before this new policy is set. Resources that have already been configured are still available. Next question. You need a private connection between your Azure data center and your on-premises infrastructure. Which solution would you like to use? And the options are 1. Azure Express Route, 2. Virtual Network Gateway, 3. VPN connection, 4. Direct Connect. And the correct answer is option 1. Azure Express Route. Explanation. Option 1 is the correct answer. Azure Express Route allows you to create a private connection between your Azure data center and your on-premises or colocation infrastructure. Express route connections are more reliable, faster, and have lower latency than regular internet connections because they do not go through the public internet. Using an express route connection for data transfer between your on-premises system and Azure can offer significant cost benefits. Next question. You plan to store shared documents in blob storage. Since this data is stored over the medium to long term, it is necessary to be able to access this in the event of a disaster while keeping costs down as much as possible. Choose the appropriate storage redundancy type. And the options are 1. Multi-AZ, 2. Local redundancy, 3. Zone redundancy, 4. Geo redundancy. And the correct answer is option 4. Geo redundancy. Explanation. How to replicate data to Azure storage. Number 1. Local redundant storage copies data 3 times synchronously within one physical location in the primary region. LRS is the least costly replication option, but it is not recommended for applications that require high availability. Number 2. Zone redundant storage copies data synchronously between the 3 Azure availability zones in the primary region. Number 3. Geo redundancy is to use ZRS in the primary region and replicate it to the secondary region as well. For applications that require high availability, it is recommended to use ZRS in the primary region and replicate to the secondary region as well. Replicating data across regions is geo-redundant, a way to maintain data and maintain business continuity in the event of a disaster in a region. Therefore, option 4 is the correct answer. Next question. How do you make a request to Azure support? And the options are 1. Apply for a request from My Page on the Azure portal. 2. Select request from Help and Support in the Azure portal. 3. Submit a request from Azure Advisor. 4. Submit a request from Azure Monitor. And the correct answer is option 2. Select request from Help and Support in the Azure portal. Explanation. Option 2 is the correct answer. In order to make a request for Azure support, you need to choose this option from Help and Support in the Azure portal. Next question. You are trying to move a virtual machine from subscription A to subscription B. Select the necessary actions to be met on the virtual machine before migration. And the options are 1. Delete the virtual machine. 2. Stop the virtual machine. 3. Back up the virtual machine and make the backup source subscription B. 4. No specific action is needed. And the correct answer is option 4. No specific action is needed. Explanation. Option 4 is the correct answer. When moving a virtual machine from subscription A to subscription B, no action should be taken on the virtual machine before migration. To move resources such as virtual machines, use the menu at the top right of the portal screen. Doing this, the currently running resources will also be moved. Next question. What is the incorrect option in regards to the available topics of guidance provided by Azure Advisor? And the options are 1. Security. 2. Cost. 3. Reliability. 4. Redundancy policy. And the correct answer is option 4. Redundancy policy. Explanation. Option 4 is the not an option for guidance on and so is the correct answer. Azure Advisor provides best practices advice to help you improve reliability, security, performance, achieve operational excellence, and cost reduction. Next question. An event has occurred in which the virtual machine that started the application was accidentally stopped and has gone down. What would you use to find out which user is the cause of this action? And the options are 1. Activity log. 2. Azure Monitor log. 3. Azure Advisor. 4. User log. And the correct answer is option 1. Activity log. Explanation. Option 1 is the correct answer. Activity logs are Azure platform logs that provide analytics for subscription level events. This includes information such as when resources change or when a virtual machine is started. You can check the activity log to see which user performed what action. Option 2 is incorrect. Azure Monitor logs are a feature of Azure Monitor that collects and organizes logs and performance data from monitored resources. Option 3 is incorrect. Azure Advisor is a service that provides guidance on whether you are meeting Azure best practices. Option 4 is incorrect. There is no service called user log. Next question. Please select the correct option to fill in the following blank. With the dash plan, you cannot get technical support from Azure. And the options are 1. Developer. 2. Standard. 3. Professional Direct. 4. Basic. And the correct answer is option 4. Basic. Explanation. Option 4 is the correct answer. No technical support is available with the basic plan. You can get it with other paid support plans. Developer plans receive unlimited technical support during business hours. Get unlimited technical support on demand with the standard plan. Professional direct support gives you faster response times, advisory services, and critical incident escalation support from Azure's joint account management team. Next question. Choose the correct statement about Azure Public Review. And the options are 1. It can be used for a lower price than general availability. 2. They are used free of charge. 3. The users are limited. 4. They are used from a dedicated portal. And the correct answer is option 1. it can be used for a lower price than general availability. Explanation. Option 1 is the correct answer. With public review of Azure, you can use the target service at a lower price than the general availability. Option 2 is incorrect. There is also a user's fee for public reviews of Azure. Option 3 is incorrect. Azure public reviews are open to all users. Option 4 is incorrect. Azure public reviews are available from the regular Azure portal. Next question. Users are encouraged to use regions that are geographically close to each other. What are they encouraged to do this? And the options are 1. To ensure lower latency. 2. To ensure redundancy. 3. To ensure cost optimization. 4. To ensure speed. And the correct answer is option 1. To ensure lower latency. Explanation. By using regions that are geographically close to each other, the data center that hosts the cloud service is physically closer to the user, making it easier to ensure low latency than in other regions. Therefore, option 1 is the correct answer. Next question. What is the benefit of cloud vendors owning many servers? And the options are 1. Reduction of cost of capital. 2. Network economy. 3. Economics of scale. 4. On-demand self-service. And the correct answer is option 3. Economies of scale. Explanation. By possessing a great amount of servers, cloud vendors are able to provide cloud services at a lower price, known as economies of scale. The more you can provide of X, the cheaper X can be sold for. Therefore, option 3 is the correct answer. Next question. Select all the correct statements that refer to resource group setting methods. And the options are 1. Resources in different regions can be set in one resource group. 2. Different resource types can be set in one resource group. 3. You can set another resource group inside another resource group. 4. A single virtual machine can be set in multiple resource groups. And the correct answer is option 1. Resources in different regions can be set in one resource group. And option 2. Different resource types can be set in one resource group. Explanation. Option 1 is the correct answer. As a resource group setting method, resources in different regions can be included in one resource group. Option 2 is the correct answer. You can configure different resource types, such as virtual machines and Azure storage accounts in one resource group. Option 3 is incorrect. Resource groups cannot be nested. Option 4 is incorrect. Resources like a single virtual machine can only be set in one resource group. Next question. Select a support plan that is needed to access the Azure forums on MSDN. And the options are 1. Basic. 2. Developer. 3. Standard. 4. None. And the correct answer is option 4. None. Explanation. Option 4 is the correct answer. There is no support plan to need it when using the Azure forums on MSDN. The Azure forums on MSDN are available to anyone regardless of their support plan. Next question. You should consider migrating from on-premises to Azure as an increase of CapEx instead of OpEx. Is it yes or no? And the correct answer is it is no. Explanation. The correct answer is no. The cloud eliminates the need for capital cost and can even help reduce operating cost. You can convert capital investment, which used to be a fixed cost, into subscription type operating cost. Therefore, in the cloud, you are dealing with operating cost. Thank you for watching this video. Buy our AZ 900 premium questions with 50% off. Check link in the description.